There's magic in the air.
Hello, everyone. It's
Hi.
us. It's been a while since we made content just for you. Well, it's just so anyway. I just got back. We got back from the Libertine where I did some stand up. I've been in front of people now for about a week, and it's been awesome. I'll get right to it. I've been promising that we're gonna update you guys on our lives, where we've been, why we've been such strangers on multiple levels. I'll get it out of the way right now that I think COVID made a lot of people strangers, so that's not unique to us, or we all were, but where we've been the last few months, probably since, I want to say February is when the last time I was really cranking out content. I had made a trip to see Vlad in Oregon, and I did post some videos of Vlad and I up in Oregon. And then after that, it kind of got real, just like we weren't around much. So I'll kind of go maybe chronologically, that when I got back from seeing Vlad, I kind of did a lot of soul searching. I hate using that word because it sounds real hippie-ish, but I had to figure...
It's accurate.
It is. Like, we had to figure out some things that I really wanted to do with life, get out of it, analyze the comedy thing, how's he doing, what we're going to do. And so I'll bust right out with this one and say, even before I went to see Vlad, right after 3/11 Day, which was last year for those who follow us, Cealane and I had kind of made a decision that, well, here comes the bomb, is that we planned on moving to Vegas area. We planned on moving to Henderson, maybe Summerlin, but Vegas. We wanted out of here, just like a lot of people have. Those of you that know me know that this is going to sound egotistical, but I don't care. It's me. This is how I talk. As a creative force, I'm very stifled by the Central Coast, and COVID did a lot to kill a lot of that too, but we just wanted to change the pace. We grew up here our whole lives, and seeing Vegas, when we were in Vegas, Cealane made a comment, like, I could see us living here. She said that, and it blew my friggin' mind, because we go a lot of places in California, and she never says shit like that, and she said that, and I was like, dang, I held on to it, because I do want to live somewhere else. We do. Like, we've done a lot for our families. We got married, and all we did was, it's like we're a close boyfriend and girlfriend. It's like we don't do anything collectively. And y'all watching that live here know how expensive it is. And if you're not living here or you moved, do you understand why we'd want to move?
And not just here, but California in general.
Yeah, so we had decided on that. However, the slew of things started happening with life that started getting in our way. For starters, naturally happens, each of our moms has taken steps in directions. They're not dying or nothing, but they are getting older where we're like, man, who's going to help take care of them? Then we both do have sisters that can help take care of our moms, but my sister's older than I am, and to ask her to take care of things, she worked really hard, and I won't even go into details on her sister, but she's not going to see this. Yeah, she's not going to see this. Who gives a shit? You can rat me out for all I care. She's not going to help. So we want to be there for our moms. Work stuff started happening. Now, this is the real big thing that started happening with, I guess I can start and you can kind of chime in. You've heard her cough in the video right now.
Yeah.
We found out, and we made an announcement on Facebook. She did that. She has this cough. You guys hear it throughout our videos through the... She's not faking that. Yeah, she's not faking it. She can't finish a few sentences before. So you already knew about the psoriasis and all that. Well, over some investigation through doctors and pulmonologists or rheumatologists, it's been collectively determined and diagnosed that she has, what do they call it exactly?
Well, I have an immune deficiency, which causes my psoriatic arthritis, which I've had since probably 2011, 12, something like that, in some form. I've always had it, but I've had a very mild form of it, and it was just a skin condition until I hit my 30s. And the psoriatic arthritis I've been battling since about 2012 or so. That has now gone inward, and they call it psoriatic disease, which basically now it's caused fibrosis in my lungs, which is, if you know, fibrosis is basically like scar tissue that's formed in my lungs. Because I've been out of work since October, and what they thought was bronchitis was then re-diagnosed as pneumonia, and as of about January or so was re-diagnosed again to non-resolving pneumonia, and it turns out that the pneumonia is set in as a result of the scar tissue in my lungs, which needs to be treated by a specialist in UCSF, which I haven't seen yet because it takes forever to get an appointment.
So her skin condition, if you've seen her not in a sweater,
seen me working, you've seen my, my hands, my fingers. I have arthritis in all my fingers, and
so psoriatic arthritis, for those who do not fully know, it's a combination. It's a double banger of she can't fing.
Yeah, it's basically inflammation and stiffening of the joints, and I have a skin irritation or psoriasis pretty much anywhere surrounding a joint that has arthritis in it, which is like all over, more or less everywhere.
And the psoriasis has crept into her lungs,
which I didn't know it could do.
Yeah, it's apparently a very rare condition, and apparently, like, it's happened to her. And I mean, they were like doing stupid, like they were testing her for COVID multiple times. And last year was a hell of a time to have this kind of disease when everyone's looking at you like, oh, get away from me. And like the masks were killing her.
Yeah, it was bad.
They're bad for everybody, but it turned out to make her job even worse. And so that went down, and that's what's happened with her. We've been focusing on that. And I have been, my condition feels a little more treatable, but I've been dealing with my levels of anxiety and depression. I quit seeing my therapist because we only got so far with it. And I do think everybody should have a therapist, but you're only going to get so far as to need to work on yourself. And the idea of moving, no matter how overwhelming it was, seemed to really help me want to solve things that I had been struggling with between depression and I've been very open about my ongoing struggles with like addiction and stuff too. And if you're watching this, before you dive into, you should come to, like, I'm not going to no group. I'm not fighting it the way that everybody else does or wants to. Like, I'm going to beat everything on my own. Or with her. I'm not going to go to these groups, and it's a commitment. Like, that's the other thing. Now I'll talk to what it led to is with us reacting the way we have. I know that we love to be good to people and nice to people. They deserve it. All our friends, a majority of our family, the people we run into are good to us. They're nice to us. We know that we have a good energy exchange with people, and we like talking to people. But we also have been very private because we do just kind of enjoy being with each other.
We basically turned inward and became introverts over the last, 6 months or so.
Yeah, and it was supposed...
More so now than ever.
Yeah, and it was supposed to have helped me with the creative process. And, if any of the comedians are watching this, like Pete or Melanie, all the people Matthew McCarran, all the people who have opened up creative outlets, like on the Zoom comedy, that was a lifesaver. Like, it opened up a lot of hope to me. And I did lose a lot of steam on social media. I'll tell you straight up, like, I don't know how I've said it in other videos, and I've put thought into it, and this social media thing, this content creation business is disgustingly hard. Like, holy crap. Like, to be disciplined, to record, to edit, to think of things. Like, I have plenty of ideas. I'm even not that, but I don't have the help that I need in creation. Like, I'm not going to suck her into it. It's not like her specialty. I have not a lot of people. I don't want to sit and have immense conversations on how to get my things done. And I can't afford to pay someone to do my editing or anything. So I basically have kind of a little bit of anger and like, man, like how the hell do all these people make all this stuff? And I got on TikTok for a while, and this video is going to be on YouTube. You know, I can't thank you enough for helping me reach over 300 subs. And 300 subs is a lot, and there's people who scoff at that, and people with millions of subs, and I worked really hard for those.
Start somewhere.
Yeah, and I worked really hard for those 300 subs. Like, I met people. I didn't just ask Marlon Randos off the internet, like, hey, just sub, and I don't know you. Like, I probably personally know all of my subscribers, or vast majority of them. But this content creation really took a halt. I just, you hit a low point, and maybe I'm trying to find a way to be more inspired to want to create. But I also work a lot too. Like, I had to finally pump the brakes with work and tell them, and everybody's fucking hiring right now. Like, it's crazy. Like, work got really crazy, and kudos to all my fellow Cracker Barrelians who have like stood by me and that have helped. And the company is rough. Like, they expected a lot out of us, out of like COVID, out of the gates. And my managers have been fine. They've been phenomenal. They just had a lot of unrealistic expectations set upon them. And most companies have, they're trying to make up for profit losses over the last year. And there's influence from them to get on us, and it's fast paced. I've worked in restaurants over 10 years. I'm disgustingly exhausted of it. I'm sick of restaurants. Like, it does give me a social outlet, and I do make good money, but it's so damn exhausting. When I'm home from work, like, we're doing like 8-9 hour shifts. Like, I don't even want to create. And I'll bring it back around to the Vlad being gone thing. I've had a really hard time. I thought the last year I'd be okay with him being gone, and it was nice seeing him, but I'm having a hard time coming to grips with being a long distance father. He's 13. He's playing baseball. I'm missing out on a lot of stuff. And why don't you move up there? Like, I don't want to move up there. That's not where my life is. And like, she moved up there. I didn't. Like, I was supposed to, that was the goal, was you go there. We'll make Vegas happen. You'll have 2 places to choose from. It's going to be great. It didn't pan out. Life just happened, kicked us in the ass. But that all being said, that's the update on where we've been, what we're doing. Now, what this means for the future is that we are going to be creating a lot more content coming up. Like, I've realized that the only way to get through this all is just to do it and grind it out. I've been playing a lot of guitar, doing a lot more music stuff that I've been sitting on, and the content ideas that we're going to start executing. I'm not going to do what people suggested and say, you have to pick a niche. Like, I'm not a niche person. I can do that with TikToks and stuff. And by the way, if you're not following me,
it's hard to find a niche when you're eclectic.
Yeah, like, I'm all over the fucking place. Like, how can you just make this kind of video? I'm not just that single kind of person. Like, I make music, I do comedy, I cook, I'm into toy collecting.
Like to buy things.
Yeah, we buy things. We're toy collectors. Like,
and eat places and go to stings. And
yep,
stuff.
we fuck
all
you
the
eat.
things.
You guys see what we do, and just because I'm not famous doesn't mean that I don't deserve the same chances that people who get famous and then go back and start stepping on everybody else's toes. Like, oh, like, I love Jack Black, but like, oh, look, Jack Black's got a gaming channel. And I like, fuck all that, like, stepping on the toes of people who actually do it. I do everything, and I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to cut something out of what I like. People say to be passionate about what you do. Like, I'm passionate about creation, and creating is a broad term. And so what if, like, it means that I'm all over the board doing all these different things? You get it all. Like, why is it okay to go to Walmart to buy everything? Or why is it okay to go to Amazon to buy everything? Like, I'm giving you everything, like, just short of like athletic feats, which I'm not going to be doing, but
I don't think either one of us will be.
Yeah, like,
that's pretty safe to say.
There's one thing I'm not fucking with, but everything else, like, it's going to be, primarily it's going to be comedy, because I want to peel back the curtain on this comedic journey with you guys, because it is rough. Oh my God. It makes me miss playing music, but I don't have it in me to play music in bands anymore. And maybe a music production is going to be back in the mix. I'm going to be posting all my back catalog of music onto SoundCloud. And I'm open to ideas too. Like, you're going to see, again, I'll say it one last time, you're going to see comedy on here. You're going to see, when I do get a chance to cook, you're going to see the cooking. You're going to see unboxings. You're going to see music. That's where I want to work. I miss music. So there's going to be music starting to make more of appearances on here. Cealane and I are going to be going out more now that she's starting to feel a little better. We're going to start documenting her journey too. Our journey, but it's hers. What she has to fight, you guys are going to get to see firsthand what it is. We're going to show you what she's going to be going through. She literally got off the phone with the doctor today, her rheumatologist. You're going to see what it's like for someone who has this condition and has to live with it. Maybe hopefully inspire some people who are watching this. Well, sorry for the totally shit on sad face video, but I promised that I would do an update. This is the update. You wanted it. Sorry it's so long. Sorry for the length of this video. After this video, from henceforth, things are going to be funny, lighter hearted. They're going to be content that I would personally want to watch. But if people can care about YouTubers with millions of subs and all, and what are they doing? You can care about this small timer peon nothing of a YouTuber content creator. You can care about this peon too, and hopefully make me not a peon and help me progress and get my views up and pass the word that, hey, minus this video, that this guy's badass and does it all, and he's badass at all of it that he does. From recipes to unboxings, fun stuff, musics, the ha-ha, and our checking out of our Shalezer adventures. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all the support through you, Facebook and Instagram. People hit me up, and please add me on TikTok. Just put my name into TikTok, @Ezra Paco. Please add me. Go check it out. Tell a friend.
If for no other reason, and then check out that TikTok leggings video. Make that shit go viral, because that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good. Shout out to Ashley for piecing that together.
Thank you, Sissy Poo.
So thank you guys again. I appreciate you. Check out the rest of the content if you hadn't. Tell a friend. Like the channel. I'm sure you guys already liked and subscribed, but tell others. Let's get this going, because I want to do some big things. I'm gonna be starting a Patreon soon. I'm doing a lot of things. I just gotta pace myself. Patience is the key. So until next time, thank you again for Cealane and I, Shalezer Adventures, deuces and trays. Keep it easy, my Pacos.
There's magic in the air.